Here we go.
This is Thunderhead. You are violating direct orders. Shut it.
Hello, this is Sharka, and welcome back to Extra Bytes and a new playthrough. Yes, we are jumping from Jumping Flash into the cockpit of some very fast and awesome planes with Ace Combat Squadron Leader, also known as the Unsung War in North America, which is, it's a shame they went with such a generic and bland. It's kind of, it makes sense when you play the game why it's called Squadron Leader, but the Unsung War is kind of like, it's more poetic and fits more in with the previous one, which was Shattered Sky is Distant Thunder. I don't know why they went that for the PAL release, but yes, this is it's not my personal favourite of the Ace Combat games for the PlayStation 2, but it's the one with it's probably the best one overall, I think. We are going to let me just check. Yes, we are on let's check if we're on widescreen. Nope, 6x3. We check that. So it's went through that. So I did all these before, and it's forgot the options. So there we go. Because this is being captured from hardware from my PlayStation 2. So it's got widescreen, which is really nice. Let's see. So we're going to play the campaign mode and just experience one of the most awesome stories in cinematic flight simmery. It's so good. But yes, let's dive in, friends. So we can. Let me just save the game files. Plant our flag here. Yes, please. Is that saved? There we go. Saving, do not remove. There we go. I'm going to dispense with the tutorial because I'm quite familiar with this series. So, I want to dive in, give you the story right away. So I start a new campaign. Oops, I hear some cats in the background in the garden. I think they're squabbling. Poor things. Let's see. So we'll have normal flight controls. We'll have normal difficulty. Here we go.
15 years ago, there was a war. Well, war's broken out here plenty of times before. They've tried to invade the Southlands through the Northern Valley time and time again. Luck was never on their side, though, and their victories didn't last long. They didn't realize that times had changed. Facing one defeat after another, losing territory and watching their nation dwindle, they built up their industrial strength to unprecedented heights and used it to wage one final battle against the world. That was 15 years ago. They fought ferociously, but were utterly defeated. The Belkans then committed the unthinkable. They used nuclear weapons on the Roan soil. Seeing this tragedy unfold before their own eyes, the victorious countries vowed to throw down their weapons. The world was once again at peace. And thanks to them, it seemed it would last forever. On a distant island, far away from civilization, the protectors of the peace take to the skies. Red alert! I was in the sky, trying to get the training team in my viewfinder from the rear seat of the lead plane. My pilot in the front seat was howling at the early low.
Sorry about this.
The captain's apology to me seemed misplaced. One instructor had survived the fight but crashed on landing. The other one was killed in action high up in the clouds. It wasn't his fault that the unidentified aircraft fired on us without warning. Nor was it his fault that the low-altitude area where he sent his trainees was directly in front of the enemy. 8 people died because the command room had misplaced some zeros. That pilot in the number 7 was amazing. Did you see her fight back?
I couldn't bear to watch. Nagase, you keep flying like that and you'll die real soon.
I won't die, sir.
The only surviving trainee's voice was almost a whisper.
Are you sure? You look like you couldn't hurt a fly.
Her face was pale, but she still managed to smile a bit for the camera. The photo, along with my camera, was confiscated by base security. It was as if our little undeclared war never happened. I came to cover this remote island because I heard that a very unique squadron leader was stationed here. I didn't realize he was this unique, though. This bad-mouthed, good-natured old firebrand could take the greenest of rookies and forge him into a fearsome fighter pilot. Of course, that possibility vanished with the day's encounter. The only crew he had left now were Second Lieutenant Nagase and the few pilots that happened to be on the ground that day.
I know you don't like this, but we're short on people. Starting tomorrow, all you nuggets are going to be sitting alert. If we launch, stay glued to me up there. Nagase?
Sir.
You're flying number 2 on my wing. Gotta keep an eye on you, or who knows what you'll get yourself into.
At ease, people. But don't get too comfortable. It's a grave situation for all of us right now. Let's get this briefing started.
Another aircraft of unknown origin has entered Ocean Federation airspace. We have confirmed the target type as a strategic recon plane flying at very high altitude. Despite our repeated warnings, it continued to penetrate our aegis and was fired upon by Ocean Coastal Defense Force SAMs. We believe one of our SAMs damaged the unknown plane, but did not destroy it. Radar shows that the aircraft is currently losing altitude and is attempting to egress feet wet towards the ocean. Intercept this target and force it to land for identification. Do not fire upon this aircraft until further orders are transmitted.
So yeah, I can finally talk again. No, that's a lot of preamble and scene setting and world building to the situation. So yeah, we're a part of a Sand Island squadron, and yeah, our squadron was decimated by a surprise attack, by it seems. Now we're trying to find out just who is attacking us. But yeah, the cinematography, that's the right word, has been really stepped up, and like the pre-rendered graphics I think work really well, and it feels very Metal Gear Solid 2-ish. So yeah, let's take off and try and bring this recon bird down. So yeah, we also get a timeline, so we can see events as they go along. Nothing's been recorded yet because we haven't done a mission yet, but yeah, now we're going to do now. So we'll start a mission. We can repeat the briefing if we want to. Amidst the eternal waves of time, from a ripple of change shall the storm rise. Out of the abyss peer the eyes of a demon. Behold the Razgriz. I'll miss the rest.
This is Heartbreak 1 of War Dog Squad. We are approaching the target. This is AWACS, call sign Thunderhead. Roger. Bring the target to the ground. Do not fire at the target. Repeat. Do not fire at the target.
So yeah.
You got that, Nuggets?
Yes, Captain.
War Dog 2, roger.
War Dog 3, roger.
Bulldog 4, Roger.
Bulldog 4. Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me, kid? You better be marking our tail, son.
Yeah, it introduces one of the new like features,
Don't get separated from me.
which is it's nice being able to interact like this, and also
Second Lieutenant Alvin H. Davenport. Zip it. You need a nickname too? I respectfully ask to be called Chopper, sir. I'm afraid I may not be able to respond to any other moniker. That does fit you well. I've got a better name for you, but I'll keep it to myself. Okay?
oops. There we go.
Cut me some slack, man. Tally-ho, we've got company. Let's
Oh,
go.
there we go. Let's accelerate.
Forbidden to fire until I give permission, understand?
Yes, sir.
Good boy.
Yeah, the graphics
Motormouth Chopper.
hold up really well still.
That's your name for me? You got a knack for comic dialogue.
There we go. Cockpit view, lovely.
Oh no, please, age before beauty. I'm real shy around strangers, you know. Jeez. Testing. Attention, unidentified aircraft. Set your course for our beacon immediately. Good. We will direct you to the nearest airfield. Lower your gear if you understand.
So yeah, it's a SL-71 Blackbird.
Warning, we have 4 high-speed bogies inbound. Approaching outbound aircraft bearing 280, altitude 6,000. Hold your fire until further orders. Crossing the pond to fly cover for their spy plane, huh? Now there's a fighter pilot worth his wings. Enemy inbound bearing 280. Head on.
So yeah, if you're not,
Fire until I say it's okay. Got me?
yes, sir.
Good boy.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with the Ace Combat series, it's set on like a parallel Earth, basically. The countries are all different, but the planes and the manufacturers are all the same as ours. So you get like
Heads up! They're
F4s and Phantoms and F15s, A10s and whatnot.
Hold your fire until further orders. Oh, come on! Those aren't blanks.
Yeah, they're firing.
Shut your mouth and fire back.
Ooh,
Captain,
here we go.
this is Thunderhead. You are violating direct orders. Shut it. I'm not gonna watch any more of my pilots die.
Here.
We're gonna shoot them all down, kid. You mind if I grab this kill? I will, you know. Go ahead. Orderlies,
Gotcha.
safe. Hold your fire until further orders.
Oh,
Turning to engage bandits.
Enemy recon plane down. Oh, what a shame. Too tired to party. Whoa, those guys are really mad now. Don't let them get away. Aim straight. Hold your fire.
it's a bit late for that AWACS.
Being able to fly with a captain with a sunnier disposition. War Dog, I ordered weapons safe for all aircraft. Follow orders and hold your fire. Nice.
One last kill.
I feel like I'm the only one being targeted. You talk too much, that's why. You're the only one they hear. Do not fire at the target. Repeat, do not fire at the target.
Uh-oh, more bogies inbound. Let's not get caught.
Incoming enemy missiles, check your radar. They should appear on screen.
So those burners.
War Dog 3, you're staggering around like a drunk. Damn it! Alright, let's have the same number of landings as we have takeoffs. I'll show who's in command of this outfit. Just leave it to me. Watch your 6. Remember the fundamentals and don't get too creative out there. Heartbreak 1 to all planes. Is everything functioning normally?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Can we fire at them, sir?
Did anyone ever
It seems so.
struck out so far pursuing the enemy? That's another good shot.
Thank you.
Don't get too cocky or you're a dead man. Stick with me, I'll take care of you.
Thanks, Dad.
If you need help, ask for it sooner than later. Blaze, this is Chopper. Don't be getting nervous now. You gonna be okay?
Yes. I like, yeah, it gets so much more interaction than the previous one, where it was a bit more like on rails, at the interaction and dialogue.
Discretion. Look, kid, you can't start barking orders until you have the rank.
Oh, so sorry, sir.
What's he flying around here for? Trying to start a war or something?
I think one's already begun. Whoa. Yes. Whew.
Kid, heads up over there. Watch you flying. I don't know what this kid thing is about, but I'm going to call you Blaze according to regulations.
Hi, sir.
That's right. You will follow regulations.
Like the no firing thing? Yes.
Evasive action. Missile.
Oh, yes. We got the final kill.
Unknown bogey aircraft destroyed. This is your captain. Can you hear my voice? Good. Looks
I
like
should have said no. Oh, damn it.
you all alive? All right. Nice work, Nuggets. War Dog 4, you still following us? Well, to commemorate the fact that we all made it out of that battle alive, I'm gonna let you keep your nickname. From now on, I'm gonna call you Kid, no matter what.
Oh.
Got it? Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I swear.
This is still such a good looking game. My gosh. Here we go with the replays. Oh, yes. Come on, Loki. Squadron Cat. It's yeah. I remember the first time I saw this with Ace Combat 4, Distant Thunder, the replay. I thought these were the most beautiful aircraft graphics that I've ever seen, and they still impress. Oh, come on, Loki's. Accuse any... my cat, one of my cats, Loki. Come on, Loki's. Might boom the mic. Apologies if he does. Yeah, we'll just bask in the... Oh, gosh. It's... yeah. Right.
Emergency transmission from Central.
So right, we've got to all Sand Island base personnel. Whoop. Captain Jack Bartlett is ordered to report to base headquarters immediately. Yeah, I can see why. September 24th, 2010. Ocean Air Defense Force Central Command. So yeah, we got 8 kills. And we got credits and points, yes, because this is as is common in Ace Combat games. We get to spend our stuff.
The whole affair with the unidentified aircraft was covered up. There was even a rumor going around that it was actually a UFO. Officially, the world was still at peace. Having witnessed the battle myself, I wasn't allowed to leave the island.
Why do they even bother reprimanding me anymore? I know I'm gonna be stuck at Captain forever.
Who do you think's covering up the battle?
Listen, the only thing across that ocean is Murska Air Base. That's Yuktobanian territory.
But haven't we been allies with the Ukes since the war 15 years ago?
Yeah. That's why we got people working their asses off trying to confirm what the hell's going on over there. I bet they've got hotlines ringing off the hook somewhere upstairs. The government doesn't want to get the public riled up with all this, you know? But it doesn't matter. Soldiers like us are too stupid to think for ourselves, so we just gotta keep our mouths shut when they tell us to. I feel kind of bad for you, actually.
It's all right. I get to be with you guys.
Captain's probably hating this more than anybody.
Hmm?
He used to have a lady friend over in Yuktobania.
That's just an old war wound now.
So right, that gives us a bit more context on what's going on, a bit more personal history with the Captain Bartlett. He had a lady friend during the there's a game, the next Ace Combat game, PS2 Ace Combat game after this is Ace Combat Zero, the Balkan War, which it gets alluded to here. So it kind of like goes back. It's kind of like a prequel to this game here. So yeah. What we'll do is it's been a lot of cinematics and setting up of lore and stuff and situation, and only one mission. But we'll call it an episode now, and I'll keep knocking these out at a steady pace. Probably I'm trying to aim for once every couple of days or so, and I will see you next episode. Thank you for joining me for this one. So until the next Extra Bytes, this is Coffee Hound Retro Shocker, signing off.